Here in this sunken temple, there is supposedly all the different races of mankind. Each one is different. No two are alike. And many of them are wearing turbans, as the giant statues that we see. Bolivian archaeologists have actually reconstructed this whole temple. They call it the Sunken Temple. It's a curious, unusual head right there. Yeah, here at this main temple here at Tiwanaku, Bolivian archaeologists have actually re-erected most of these walls that you see, just blocks were lying around. But look at these giant stones here. They were already sitting here. Notice how incredibly worn they are. They certainly weren't originally quarried and cut this way. They would have been square blocks, but the weathering on them is so incredible. I mean, it's as if they've been exposed for thousands of years even, and possibly some of this weathering must have been wave action, possibly from the shore of Lake Titicaca, washing across these giant blocks for hundreds, if not thousands of years. This block here is original, standing where it's always stood. In fact, originally Tiwanaku just existed of these giant slabs of stone. Look up at this one here, how it's notched up here. Other giant stones would have been fitted to this. These walls might have been twice as high as they are now originally. This is the backside of the Ponce monolith, one of the most famous statues at Tiwanaku. Look at the top. He's wearing a turban. He appears to have braided hair coming down his back. This is also how Etruscans wore their hair. He has hieroglyphs and a Viracocha sun god carved on his back. The trousers he's wearing has different hieroglyphs and symbols on it. And then he's wearing some kind of jewelry on his ankles, but he's in fact barefooted. This is another of the unusual monolith statues at Tiwanaku. Notice the goggle eyes. He also has tears coming down. Some say he's crying for the Red Land or for Atlantis. He's wearing a turban. He's holding two odd devices in his hands, possibly some kind of jade scepters, showing his authority. Once again, he has what we say is two left hands. His right hand is in a position that's completely unnatural and impossible to actually have. This is thought to be a kind of Egyptian type motif. He's wearing a belt that seems to have crabs on it, and then his pants also have these unusual symbols or hieroglyphs on them. He also has some kind of chain around his feet, and he's barefooted.